What's going on, everyone? TallenV here, and today we are less than 2 days away from the start of the 300 million download celebration, and I know everyone is getting hyped, whether it's for the summons, the new stages, the events, you name it. Everyone is super hyped for all of this stuff, especially because it's happening on both versions of the game, right? I mean, who wouldn't want to be hyped about that stuff? So, but there are some extra stuff that was thrown into the news here to kind of tease what's coming up, essentially, on both Global and JP, but both versions of the game are showing a little bit of different information in a couple of few areas, so I just want to go over that, kind of outline exactly probably when we're going to see everything. So I'll be having a small little like calendar date up and talk about that stuff as well. Because probably, you know, by the most part, from most of you watching this video by now, it's going to be about Sunday evening, morning, it's Monday morning for you. And basically, by this time next week, everything for the most part that we know about so far will be out, aside from a few things that I'll mention later, okay? So let's get straight into it. All right, so first off, let's go ahead and take a look at the news, because there actually was something added to both versions of the game. Again, remember, all this stuff is coming to both versions of the game. If there is, for some reason, something that I think only JP is going to get, or that only Global is going to get, I will let you guys know. But until then, just assume everything is coming straight to Global and JP at the exact same time. No weird random dates for one version over the other or anything like that, okay? So first off, the brand new Cell Games story event is out, okay? Now, one thing that we've known about for quite a while is that we have the Vegeta, who then Dokkan awakened into the Vegeta slash Trunks. It's not Vegeta and Trunks, it's slash Trunks, because they're not even in the combination category. Who then got their Dokkan, so they got their Dokkan awakening. And then they have the active skill, which is either to reverse, to switch, to whatever. Exchange, I believe, is the official global translation. I personally love going with Z Exchange because that's from Fighters and everything, and I was talking with one of my friends famous about it. So you can use whatever, you know, terminology you want, essentially. I'll probably be using Z Exchange or something, or just Exchange in general. But bottom line, they have that new Exchange active skill mechanic, and for the most part, they're an okay unit. They're not terrible, but they definitely need an easy A. They are without a doubt not what a lot of people thought they would be. They're a very basic card. I mean, all they do is they get attack and defense up 70%. Granted, they can stack attack, and I guess Vegeta technically, because it's mostly Vegeta, then Trunks switches in. So Vegeta can stack its attack, so I mean, you can easily see something like a 1 million attack stat on this guy. You can see a 1.7, you can see a 2 million probably if you really stacked it long enough. But overall, they're not the most impressive card, especially once you activate that active skill, or again, the Z Exchange, or just the Exchange itself, because Trunks starts losing attack and defense. So like the thought process generally would be, okay, you want to stack that attack for a long time and then use the active skill to really hit them hard. And then if you had to, you know, continue on with a few extra turns, yeah, you're going to lose some attack, but overall, you're still going to be raising that attack for one turn when you're super attacking with Trunks and everything, okay? In terms of the link skills and their just links in general, they're not bad. And again, the passive's not terrible, just it seems dated, right? Or like it truly shows that, okay, there has to be an easy A coming, right? I mean, like why not, right? And as you guys know me, and maybe some of you won't hold this card to that simple standard and think that they're a lot better than I personally think they are. I like to hold cards to the standard of something like Super Battle Road or Legendary Goku event, which I know, again, some people are not going to want to do, but that's just personally my personal opinion and my take on this card, essentially, okay? So if they get an easy A and they can really up that passive a little bit, including the stats, and then maybe, you know, especially the Trunks when he comes in, and they change that passive up a little bit, then hey, and I'll be all for it, and that'll be really cool and everything, okay? But speaking of the Trunks and the Vegeta, actually, so Global, you have had the official story mode leaked, or I guess simply previewed for you in your news right now, talking about it, and it shows you this STR Vegeta, the base form. It doesn't show the Dokkan awakening or the Trunks changing just yet, so I'm assuming once you guys get that, you're going to get that all at once, or Global, if you don't get it all at once, then you'll be able to farm the Vegeta all the way up to 100%, obviously, and then maybe like after the banners come out, they'll allow you to then awaken the Vegeta or whatever, you know, whatever the case is. Nonetheless, within a week, though, you'll be able to do that, okay? Now, getting back to the Cell Games event here, we have the Goku that has been kind of foreshown. Now, he was shown in the V-Jump here in Japan, And Global, again, you have this exact same story kind of preview in your news right now, except they don't show you the card preview because I guess for some reason they think that you haven't seen any of the V-Jump stuff, even though we've all been covering it and everything. So, I don't know, kind of a weird little thing to think about right there, but anyway, it is what it is. But bottom line, this Goku here, we do know is passive. At the beginning of the turn, your attack and defense up goes 50%, okay? Now, the Vegeta, when he's STR, again, this is the base Goku, and then that base STR Vegeta was 60% attack and defense, and this Goku's only 60 or 50%. So when Vegeta Dokkan awakens, again, he goes 70%, and this Goku, I'm going to assume, goes to 60%. Now, a lot of people, including myself, have been saying that, okay, this guy is probably going to stack defense compared to the Vegeta, who's going to stack attack. Okay, now, of course, this is all pre-EZA, assuming that they get an EZA. So for all we know, maybe both of them will stack attack and defense once both of them get their EZAs, and we're going to be like, okay, you just pick whichever one you want. It doesn't really matter, essentially, right? And their leader skill is probably going to be the same for the Goku lineage family. Vegeta right now is a free-to-play Vegeta lineage category, so the Goku and the Gohan are probably just going to be the Goku lineage, if it makes sense, right? But automatically, let's take a look at basically before any potential EZAs come, okay? As of right now, if this Goku stacks his defense consistently the way that the Vegeta stacks his attack, this Goku/Gohan become infinitely better simply for the harder events, okay? Now, you can say, obviously, in terms of just pure power and everything like that, then yes, Vegeta and Trunks are going to be way better than these guys because, you know, for some events and for some people who play this game, they look at power as the only thing, right? And it was not that long ago where it's like, okay, you know what? You just power through every event. Defense doesn't really matter. That's not really the case anymore, right? I have taken the new Vegeta and Trunks into just STR Super Battle Road, and they still take a lot of damage even with support units. So, you know, raising your defense after getting a super attack off, especially if you get a double super attack, can really help you survive in some of these harder events, especially if you don't have that particularly good of a team sometimes, okay? That's why a lot of people try to take these events on with free-to-play teams because they're like, you know what, I don't have the best cards for this sometimes, and it's like, oh, well, who am I going to take? Am I going to take someone who can, you know, attack a little bit better but still going to get hit like a truck, or am I going to take somebody who raised their defense and actually allow me to survive and not have to waste all my items in the beginning, and I can kind of spread them out? So again, different people are going to look at how they want to play the game differently, which is totally fine. Just for me personally, when I judge a free-to-play unit, and again, this is my personal opinion, I think that it is better if they're going to be able to raise their defense, or if they can raise both attack and defense, okay? Now, again, I'm assuming pre-EZA, I'm hoping that when both of these guys get their EZA, then maybe both of them will raise attack and defense. We'll have to wait and see. So it's kind of interesting to think about it that way, but let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, guys. Do you think that the Gohan and Goku are going to simply be defense no matter what, even with an EZA, or do you think they'll be attack and defense? And then same with the Vegeta and the Trunks. Do you think Vegeta and Trunks will, when they get the EZA, assuming, again, that they do get one, they'll be able to go ahead and get both attack and defense? Or maybe in their passive or something like that, every time that they're attacked, for example, maybe with the Vegeta and the Trunks, for every time they get attacked, they raise their defense a little bit or something like that to a total max. And then maybe the Goku and the Gohan, for every time they attack or they get attacked or something, we could see something like that, right? So let me know your thoughts. What do you think the EZAs, assuming they get one, will change for these units and everything? And how would you like to personally see them if you could, okay? So again, both these events are coming to JP and Global. In Global, you're getting the extra Android event, which will allow you to get the Vegeta. Again, both of these units are going to be completely free to play, 100% rainbow orbs and everything like that, because again, their own special stage orbs, okay? Now, going into here that I've been talking about, if you've been missing my live streams for the last week or so, we've been doing a lot of discussion streams talking about teams and new stages and everything for Super Battle Road, and we mentioned the boss rushes a little bit as well. Boss rush, I'll quickly cover real quick. Basically, JP, we're getting stage 9. Global, you guys are getting stage 8. Maybe Global also gets stage 9 at the same time. I doubt it. But as of right now, we're going to be getting stage 9, and we already know that the next stages and the next bosses we'll be fighting against are going to be the STR Buhan, the AGL Cooler, the Into Goku Black, and then the AGL Gogeta and the Super Saiyan Broly, right? They just constantly follow the trend of, hey, this came out next, this is what it's going to be, okay? And again, Global, you'll be getting stage 8. Stage 8 is a complete walkthrough. Everyone can beat it with a free-to-play team or even a better team, depending on what kind of cards you have. It's very easy. You'll get your 35 stones, no problem, and I know a lot of people are looking forward to those 35 stones. JP, same thing. I did a video on it. You can go ahead and check it out right now. You're seeing it right below the webcam and everything like that. But basically, yeah, stage 9, I don't expect to be that hard at all. Some people are saying that maybe the cooler part might be a little difficult. The boo, maybe a little bit, because you kind of have to stretch it out and everything. But overall, I still think that stage 9 will be completely done free to play. Now, the question is, though, when this is coming out. Because if you actually go into the events right now for both Super Battle Road and Boss Rush, as of right now, when you're seeing this recording, it's saying, oh, we only have 2 more hours right here, right? It's saying Ato Nichikan in English. Obviously, that means in 2 hours and 2 hours. Both of these events will go away, and they're going to be away for about a day or so, okay? Probably about 2 days, because the celebration starts on Tuesday, Japan time, / Monday night / Tuesday morning, depending on where you are in the world and everything, okay? So that is going to happen, and then I'm assuming that when the celebration starts, we're going to get the new boss rush, so people can farm up their stones if they want to. Super Battle Road's the one I'm not really sure on if it's going to start at the very beginning of the celebration or if it's going to start when the banners come out and everything. If I remember correctly, the last time the new Super Battle Road stages came out, those came out right as the banners did, or like right before the banners did, not necessarily when the celebration starts. I could be completely wrong. I personally hope that they come out the moment the celebration starts, because I'm going to be live streaming all those Super Battle Road stages. We're be doing free-to-play teams and everything like that. We've talked about all the categories that we think are going to be coming. Obviously, Super Saiyan 3, Giants, and the Universe Survival Saga have been already confirmed via the live stream when Goresh and I and others were live translating and everything. But we don't know what the other stages are. A lot of us are thinking Pure Sands, movie bosses. Some of us are thinking Full Power, Android, things like that. So again, you're seeing the thumbnail to a video that I made about all of that stuff, talking about the different units or the different teams and everything that you could possibly bring. Let me know your thoughts on that if you haven't seen that video already, okay? So anyway, so Boss Rush, again, very simple. You should be seeing that right there. And then, of course, Super Battle Road, the new stages are coming again. It should be interesting because, you know, obviously we're getting a new free-to-play LR, right? Yes, I 100% think that the very first time that this comes out, my first thing that I'm going to try and do, assuming that Pure Sands or whatever team I think could be the easiest for free-to-play, I'm going to be doing that live stream on my Twitch, so make sure you go and follow me down at twitch.tv/TallenV. Join the international family. Come check that out, because I'm going to make this card at least one copy. At least one copy for everybody, free to play, because this card's actually really, really good. Okay, if you don't know what this card does, the Goku and the Bulma, basically, for every Dragon Ball Seeker category ally that is on your team, you get an additional attack and defense up 7% for a total of 35. If they also happen to be in the youth category, then you get an additional 35% in total. And then if they're also in the Dragon Ball Saga category, then that's going to give you another 35%. And then if they happen to be in the combination category as well, you get +1 key for each of those for a total of 5. They're going to be crazy on a couple of teams, most likely the youth category / the Secret of the Dragon Ball category. This LR is going to be absolutely crazy. Rainbow, whew, man, I'm ready to try out some numbers on them and everything like that. But it's cool to really see this and everything, so I really can't wait to check it out. It's super AGL, as you can see by the kanji / the color, so that should be definitely really fun to try out. But let me know your thoughts down below, guys. What stage do you think will be the easiest and what would be the hardest? I still think personally that Giants is going to be the hardest, especially if you don't have Cooler, if you don't have LR Baby or anything like that. I still think it's going to be, not that big of a cakewalk for Giants especially, okay? So we'll have to wait and see what's going to happen there, okay? And also, I guess Super Saiyan 3, but Super Saiyan 3, you don't need Hero, but Hero units will definitely help on that, okay? So again, make sure you check out all those videos right below that you're seeing right below the camera right now. Just, again, we talked about this all during my live stream and everything, and we're still talking about it to this day as we do this countdown towards this big celebration that's about to start, okay? But yeah, so in terms of everything starting, though, obviously, we've got 2 more days until this entire celebration is about to start. So again, that's going to be Tuesday, Japan time at 2 p.m. because 2 p.m. For Japan time, as stated right here, if we're playing on the JP version of the game, that's when the reset happens, right? We get our stones, we get our next update and everything like that. So that's when we're going to see everything. Now, hopefully, and this is where we're going to start to draw the timeline, essentially, hopefully on Tuesday, we're gonna get all that big news and everything, and be like, okay, this is what we're getting, this is the stages coming, this is the events, this is the banners, all that fun stuff. I'm hoping that the banners will come probably on Friday. Probably Friday. And the reason I think Friday is because I know this is a combined, celebration of both JP and Global. But Friday is also the end of summer vacation here in Japan for schools and everything, okay? And actually also in the States as well. I know, like in America and everything, because then Labor Day is on Monday. at least it's either Sunday or Monday, but Monday's off, I think, for most of the people in the US and everything like that. And then Tuesday, I believe, is when school starts back up. It's the same thing here in Japan. Monday is when school starts back up. So I'm thinking Friday is probably when when the banners will drop, right? The big new fancy LR banners. Still not a fan of them being LRs, but you guys know me already. So we'll have to wait and see when that's going to happen. So, but basically though, Boss Rush again should be out right as the celebration starts on Tuesday. Hopefully Super Battle Road is the same as well. Banners out by Thursday, Friday, Saturday at the very latest, I would say. And that's pretty much going to be all the big stuff. Obviously, some returning events and everything. The Goku and the Gohan event should be out already by then. The only thing that probably won't be out that we know of as of right now, aside from any Part 2 stuff, which we'll talk about in a later video, is the EZA for the STR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. That's probably going to be the following week after, so the first week of September. That's probably when we're going to see that, okay? So we'll have to wait and see what's going to happen. But I hope these banners are good. And speaking of banners, we've done a discussion on that. We did a very long discussion on that. It took a while to cut that video up. But we talked about global extreme banners, the JP extreme banners, the global super banners, and the JP super banner as well. I might have said the same thing once or twice, but you guys get the idea basically, okay? We covered 4 different banners because I don't think global and GP are gonna have the same banners. I really don't, okay? There'll be some similarities obviously, but they're not gonna be 100% the same, just like they were last year and the year before, the last time before that, okay? So let me hear your thoughts, guys. What do you think the banners are gonna be and everything? Because I'm a little scared of these banners. I'm a little scared. Again, LR banners always freak me out. I'm not the biggest fan of them. You guys know me. I'd rather have my TURs over my LRs and everything. But let me know your thoughts. So, anyway, guys, that's basically going to be it for the video, though. Again, less than 2 days by the time most of you are seeing this video. I can't wait to see what happens. I'm super excited for the Super Battle Road stages. Boss Rush will be free stones for us, basically, right? Completely free-to-play team will be able to beat it, no problem. Banners, again, I hope they're good. I hope they're good, but my nightmares might say something else. So, but yeah. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for the video, though. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. As always, leave a like if you liked the video. All those questions I've been asking you throughout the video, let me know your thoughts down below, or in those other videos, let me know your thoughts on those as well. And hope to see you in the live stream, because I will be live streaming everything from the new Super Battle Road stages to the new Boss Rush. Of course, I'll be putting it up on YouTube, but it's always more fun to see it live, right? We'll be doing that stuff. We'll be taking a look at the banner. We'll be doing all my summons will be live, including the ticket banner. We know the ticket banner is probably going to be coming out on the, or the ticket banner is technically already out, but in terms of us getting our tickets are probably going to be Tuesday/Wednesday. Again, please don't ask exactly when everyone's going to be getting them. They're coming out in different waves and everything like that. So whenever the banner is live with everyone getting their tickets and everything, then you'll know. Just be patient. Everyone will get their tickets, okay? So anyway, though, guys, again, like I stated many times already, that's going to be it for the video. Let me know your thoughts down below as always. Until next time, everyone, I will see you all in the next one.